I want to talk about weapon inspect animations in video games for a moment. Stop me if you've heard this one before. There's an FPS game with multiplayer and the guns have skins and the game has a button or a toggle or a keybind that plays an animation in your view model to bring the gun right up to your character's big beautiful face to show off its crispy graphics and the $20 skin you no doubt slapped on with mom's credit card. Oh yeah, that's every damn big budget FPS game nowadays. AAA games have been getting better graphics each year, which means we first-person shooter enjoyers get crispier, sexier guns to stare at and admire in all of their uncompressed 4K texture glory. It's costing me hundreds of gigabytes on my SSD, and that isn't getting any younger. Weapon inspect animations, or WIAs as I'm going to be referring to them throughout this video, have become a staple, it seems, nowadays. Now, idle animations have existed in video games as far back as Halo 1 all the way in 2001, but these are different. Rather than an animation simply playing after a while of not touching a controller, you have a dedicated button you can press in order to bring that fat gun up to your eyeballs and block your whole field of vision for a few seconds. This is an epidemic. As with many things we all love and hate about modern games, the culprit is unusually and unfortunately Valve. At least in my research, I firmly believe we have Valve's Counter-Strike Global Offensive, now repackaged and castrated into Counter-Strike 2, to blame specifically for WIAs. You press a button, and you admire your gun. But, in true AAA game industry fashion, everyone else who copies Valve always has to ignore everything good that Valve does and just do their own wacky thing. Why is Counter-Strike's WIA the standard of which I'm going to hold up to other studios too? It's actually a pretty subtle genius. You press the inspect keybind, which by default is F, and an animation plays for a few seconds. First you bring the whole gun up to your face, then your character turns it around to show you the right side of the gun. What some people don't know is if you hold down the F key, you keep the gun square against your character's forehead. It's as if your character is constantly fighting a deep and dark desire to end it all until you let go of the F key, which is when the other part of the animation plays and concludes. This is good. This promotes the smallest yet significant level of player interaction with your game, which keeps it from becoming an animation or just a screen to watch. It gives the player some modicum of control. It lets them decide what part of the gun they want to admire. Other game developers miss this. Look at Valorant. WIAs are a single static keybind that play an animation you have no control over. Call of Duty probably has entire game studios dedicated to WIAs alone, especially this one that makes you pray for the Book of Revelation to just commence already. But you want to know what's my biggest gripe with these, and the main reason I made this video? I don't know what greedy executive or higher up in the video games industry needs to see this, but I don't want to look at the mag. I repeat, I do not want to look at the goddamn magazine. This is a shooter. I'm already looking at the damn mag each time I reload, and I'm reloading all the time. Reloading is like the only guarantee of FPS games, well, unless it's a boomer shooter. Seriously, some animations just baffle me, like, I don't want to look at the mag. Don't show me the mag. Don't hit the gun with it. What did that poor M4 ever do to you? I'm gonna say this one last time. Please don't show me the mag. I'm saying that again. Please don't show me the mag before I go on to what I actually want out of WIAs. Again, I don't know who in the games industry needs to hear this, but please show me the right side of my gun. It's nice and neat to see the left side of the gun up close, but get this. I'm already looking at the left side of the gun by default. You know what side I'm not seeing? The right side! The side that's not in my view! Why don't they ever show us that side first? For all its flaws, Battlefield 5 literally had it right in that all its WIAs begin with the character turning the gun around to show you the right side of the gun. The side you're not seeing in normal gameplay. The side with all like the cool mechanical parts of the gun. You know, the side that shows you where the gun spits your bullets out after you're done with them, like how my ex spat me out when she was done with me. Now, on principle, I'm not against WIAs. In fact, I love it when they're present. With video games having more and more graphical fidelity each year, it's nice to be able to actually see all those crisp little details that the developers no doubt poured a lot of work into. But the animations themselves leave a lot to be desired. Valve's Counter-Strike is still the absolute prototype role model for how WIAs should, in my opinion, be implemented. Please, show me the right side of the gun first! Thank you for watching my video. I'm a very new channel, eager to make content about gaming, and all my gripes and pleasures with modern gaming. Please leave a like and a comment, it really helps me out in the holy algorithm of YouTube. A subscription will be even better, and you can always change your mind if I'm not up to standard. That's all for today. Thank you, and goodbye.